Welcome to Contracting Conversations. I'm Leah Arkush. This podcast is found on DAU Media, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. If you like the content, please, at the end of this recording, hit the like button. It really helps us continue to bring you great content. Today, I am talking with Ben Walker at Robbins Air Force Base, Georgia. He created the ProPricer Automation Tool, otherwise known as PPAT. Welcome, Ben.
Thank you, Leah. Thanks for having me on the podcast. I'm excited to discuss and share information about the PPAT add-in to anyone who could benefit.
Ben, what is the ProPricer Automation Tool and how does one access it?
Well, PPAT is an Excel add-in that enables rapid development of multi-position cost models based on ProPricer Excel files provided in proposal packages. This tool automates and standardizes key aspects of cost modeling, drastically reducing processing time from what could be days or hours to mere seconds or minutes, significantly improving the efficiency and allowing more time for meaningful analysis and position development. The add-in automates the transformation and formatting of these ProPricer-based Excel files. The add-in is intended to increase the quality, consistency, and efficiency when developing custom Excel cost models, originally from contractors that use ProPricer as their proposal preparation software. The automation tool provides an enhanced starting point for position development and further customization. The tool is available at dau.edu/tools/ProPricer-automation-tool-PPAT. Another way to find it is just go to dau.edu/tools and search for PPAT. Air Force users can also access this tool through the USAF's cost modeling SharePoint. And on the main page, there's a downloadable user's guide, some basic instructions for the tool, and links to 9 walkthrough videos which demonstrate various features of PPAT. The first video is an introduction video, but provides the essence of the tool and takes about 12 minutes if you want to get an idea of what the capability is.
Okay, thanks, Ben. What benefits does PPAT have over some other modeling approaches?
Well, it allows anyone to build multi-position cost models in Excel. PPAT-based models allow someone to easily develop and track multiple positions in a single file. PPAT increases the quality, consistency, and efficiency when developing custom models. And it provides an enhanced starting point for position development and allows for further editing. PPAT is intuitive and simple to use, as opposed to maybe some other modeling approaches. Typically, other approaches would require substantial and time-consuming manual editing, which can be tedious and error-prone.
Can you talk to us about some cost modeling challenges and how PPAT helps to overcome some of those challenges?
Sure. Contractor proposal data tables can be quite large. For example, there's a pricing table, also known as the P tab or pricing sheet, can contain thousands of rows, and various columns contain descriptive and numerical content, which is not a very conducive format for evaluation until you develop it out with PPAT. This can be similar in direct and indirect rate worksheets as well. It's not in a format that makes it easy to make changes, view various positions, or run different scenarios. Rather than making manual changes to an unwieldy worksheet, you could edit this quickly in PPAT and get a quick summary of the information contained in the proposal, generate, for instance, cost element summaries or other custom summary tables, and have an inputs tab that allows you to spread inputs across thousands of rows in the P tab.
So it helps really compress the information that you got in all of those worksheets and customize that output, and the ability to save multiple negotiation objectives. That's great. So the instructional videos allow for self-paced learning too.
Yeah, if you're a first-time user with a proposal, watching the walkthrough videos as you build your first cost model using PPAT is a great way to learn as you go and have a usable cost model as a result.
Okay, who would be ideal users of PPAT and what level of Excel proficiency would they need?
The ideal users would be anyone in contracting who's responsible for determining fair and reasonable pricing. particularly on non-competitive actions requiring offers to provide certified cost or pricing data. For example, contract officers, contract specialists, cost price analysts. There are also technical evaluation teams, program managers, engineers could also utilize the tool once contracting has extracted an inputs table for the tech team to fill in their recommendations. As far as Excel proficiency, you don't have to be proficient to get the full use out of the tool. The procedures are automated and the tool will ask you some questions on how you want to customize it, but PPAT handles the heavy work of formatting, formula writing, and ensuring correct references are applied throughout the model. The tedium of building models from scratch has been taken away.
Would you say there's any limitations to the tool?
Well, there are no licenses required to use the PPAT add-in. The PPAT Excel add-in is a Air Force developed tool that's free to use by anyone with Microsoft Excel. Also, once you develop a cost model using PPAT, the resulting model can be saved, edited, and shared as you would any other Excel file. Recipients and end users of the model do not require the PPAT add-in to use it. And then the PPAT-based cost models are compatible with Excel versions 2007 and later.
What kind of support and updates do you provide to the users, Ben?
Well, PPAT tool is iteratively updated to provide new features, improvements, and fixes. While there are no regularly scheduled update cycles, looked back over the past 12 months, there's been 6 PPAT updates released. In addition to the videos I mentioned on the DAU's tools page, if anyone has additional questions or error reporting, they can reach out to me directly at benjamin.walker.9@us.af.mil.
Beyond the obvious time savings when looking at a contractor's proposal, what other types of benefits could users see?
Right, so PPAT simultaneously saves time and increases quality and consistency. This leads to reduced errors, improved accuracy, and better decision-making. Teams feel more empowered and more confident in handling their evaluation. There was a tendency before to get document dumped, a bunch of files, and then you have this really large data table. You have to sit through hundreds or thousands of rows. And even if you had the time to do that, it was still pretty difficult to evaluate and see things at a higher level to see where the data is coming from and going from within the overall model. PPAT helps a lot with this and improves overall accuracy of your results. Its programmatic approach maintains consistency and improves reliability.
Ben, thank you for your time today and the PPAT discussion.
You're welcome. I'm glad I had the opportunity to discuss the PPAT add-in for cost modeling.
That is all the time we have for today, but please, as mentioned at the beginning, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the Contracting Conversations channel. Like the content, share the content, and spread the word of this channel to your peers and to those you supervise or lead. Let us help you answer their questions. We look forward to having future contracting conversations with you.